Welcome to the OLV Daily Reflection for Tuesday, December 14th. Today, the Universal Church celebrates the feast day of St. John of the Cross. He was a Carmelite priest who lived during the 16th century, and he spent most of his ministry moving from different Carmelite monasteries throughout his native Spain, serving as a spiritual director, confessor, and promoter of the reforms of the Carmelite order, as proposed by St. Teresa of Avila. The holiness of his life led to his immediate veneration after his death on this day in 1591, and he eventually be canonized as a saint of the Catholic Church in 1726. Furthermore, St. John of the Cross was later declared a doctor of the Church by Pope Pius XI in 1926. His works of poetry and prose are still required reading for those studying theology, and St. John of the Cross's endurance in the face of obstacles and difficulties is highly revered and truly a source of inspiration. Today's daily Mass reading for the Gospel comes to us from the 14th chapter of St. Luke's Gospel, and it speaks truly to the life of St. John of the Cross. It reads, "Great crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and addressed them. 'If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Which of you, wishing to construct a tower, does not first sit down and calculate the cost to see if there's enough for its completion? Otherwise, after laying the foundation and finding himself unable to finish the work, the onlookers should laugh at him and say, 'This one began to build but did not have the resources to finish.' Or what king marches into battle would not first sit down and decide whether with 10,000 troops he can successfully oppose another king advancing upon him with 20,000 troops? But if not, while he still is far away, he will send a delegation to ask for peace terms. In the same way, every one of you who does not renounce all of his possessions cannot be my disciple." St. John of the Cross followed these words of Jesus Christ to the fullest. And though he chose the religious name of St. John of the Cross, he actually came to embrace the suffering, frustrations, and challenges that were placed in his life as a precious sharing in the cross of Jesus Christ. And this doctor of the Church gave all of us a greater insight into the transformative power of surrendering everything to Jesus, especially in our suffering. He held nothing back from Jesus Christ, and he was detached from everything in this world. Therefore, St. John of the Cross was radically available to do whatever was asked of him by Christ and by the superiors of the Carmelite order. And his own words actually speak to his holiness more than I can with my words. Here is one of my favorite quotations from him, which shares his insight into the importance of surrendering everything to Christ. Quote, "Love consists not in feeling great things, but in having great detachment and in suffering for the beloved. The soul that is attached to anything, however good there may be in it, will not arrive at the liberty of divine union. Whether it be a strong wire rope or a slender and delicate thread that holds the bird, it matters not, if it really holds it fast. For until the cord be broken, the bird cannot fly." So as St. John of the Cross points out, there's many times in our lives where we know we can be better disciples of Jesus Christ if things were different. In fact, many times we look to our lives and know that we do need to change things in order to become better disciples of Jesus Christ. So this Advent season is an opportunity. We have everything we need. We just need to make the choices of detachment, to letting go of things, to following Christ with all our heart, and not letting ourselves be attached to anything in this world. So little by little, hopefully during these last days of the Advent season, we don't worry about the cost of discipleship, but we only worry about making sure that we follow the beloved Jesus Christ wherever he may be calling us in our lives. St. John of the Cross and Our Lady of Victory, pray for us.